Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are you doing today? So I have been thinking, asking myself, what could be that thing that is going in the minds of an average Burkina Faso person? Like an average Burkina Faso person, what could be that thing that is going in their mind after the so-called, you know, detaining Nigerian officers, Nigerian military, and seizing the jet? What could be that thing? What are they thinking? How do they relate to the government? Are they in support or against? These are things that I've been asking myself, but I don't have any way to find that or get that answer. Luckily today I stumbled on a post from people that know better than I do, what they said, and it happened that one of the television in Burkina Faso have actually, decided to ask. They carried out this kind of random interview on the street of Burkina Faso, and what people said is what I'm here to share with you. But before then, remember that some Nigerians on social media have been criticizing Burkina Faso people, Burkina Faso government, warning them, and they kind of pushing some narrative like Burkina Faso should be careful that Nigerian government are going to smoke them in a trick of an eye. It doesn't matter how sophisticated they think they are and who is backing them up, whatever. And they forgot the story in the Bible, David and Goliath. They forget about it. They forget that Israel is just few in number to compare all the Arabians that are facing them. They forgot those things. So I'm not here to tell you that somebody is more superior than other. All right, I'm not support of war. I don't pray for war, but I don't have the capacity to stop it. Do you understand? So let's go straight to the program. This person made this publication detailing everybody, telling everybody what Burkina Faso people think about what is happening, what is going on in that country. As of now, the jet is still in Burkina Faso. 11 people are still in their custody. They even said yesterday. I don't know if the 11 Nigerian officers are now in prison, because they said that after yesterday that they're going to send them to prison. That what they want is total clarification. That they want Nigerian government to come out and explain to them, what were you doing in our airspace? What are you doing there? Because personally, I don't blame them because of security challenges they're facing, because we all know that some elements are working hard to push the current Burkina Faso president away from the office, simply because he's a military man and he came through coup. But the people that own the country are happy with everything, whether he's there through a by election or by coup, anything. They don't care, because they're actually getting what they never think they will get ever. And somehow, if you check that history, I think Burkina Faso is one of the countries that are blessed in terms of producing sincere leaders. Remember Thomas Sankara, right? What he did in the past and his role in the country. And what happened, it was just a very short period of time, and they got him away using the same tactics. And Burkina Faso are trying to let the world know that we have learned from our mistakes. What happened to our brother Thomas Sankara? We're not going to allow it to happen again. I am not from Burkina Faso, but I can only tell you what is on social media. Now, what the people said here is this. Burkina Faso National TV interviewed random people on the streets to hear what they have to say about the Nigerian Air Force aircraft C-130. Here are few reactions. Okay, let us hear that. Here are few reactions. First one, Burkina is not a peanut. It's not a peanut farm that you can just pass through like it is nothing. Even if they used to do it in the past, now it is the AES. It is a new Burkina Faso, which is gospel truth. And some of Nigerians, like this comment is made by an average person on the street, and what he said is his own opinion, right? Some Nigerians are also thinking like that. They're still, seeing Burkina Faso as they used to see it in the past. That's the problem. because now Burkina Faso is no longer that baby country, that small country that you think. Yes, by landmark, you may think like that, but the patriotism in them now is superb. That spirit that Thomas Sankara, had in the past, somehow there's a rebirth, and they are now having some of them. In fact, they're behaving like people that are possessed. Even non-Burkina people are very much in love with what is going on in Burkina Faso as of today. Second person said it's because of the government. If not, if it was up to us, Burkina people, we would tell them to shut down the plane so that they can learn that a military aircraft cannot enter an airspace without authorization. But these days, we believe that Burkina Faso, these days, we believe in Burkina Faso is not the same like before. You get the point? Third person said, it is normal. It is a warning to others that the next time we will not capture it, we will capture it with a missile. You get the point? Fourth person said, an aircraft that violates an airspace, normally we don't ask, we shut it down. If we are not aware that it must arrive here, but their government prefer for it to be land so that they would explain to us how they got into our airspace without authorization. Do you know that few people are not saying anything about this? Some people are just focused on what Nigeria could do. We have so military equipment. We have so power. Do you know who we are? We are this, we are that. My question is, did you violate that airspace or not? Yes or no? You have to admit that you did, then apologize. You may, but the reasons the Nigerian government gave, if I were to be Burkina Faso person, I may be saying the same thing because your reason doesn't make any sense to me. And I heard allegedly that the Portuguese government have summoned Nigerian government to clear air on the so-called the military air force or aircraft heading to Portugal. There's no plan for that. Portuguese are not even aware that you are coming as government official. You just want to land there, no contact, nothing, just go. And this is not a business. It's not a business plane like business cabinet. It's just military plane, military jet. So military jets always take off for a purpose, not because you want to go and transport people from place to place. It is not their job to do that. So I don't blame anybody that demanded for explanation. Now, hear what they said, in case you are here, if you understand French, maybe you can understand.
Maintenant, c'est l'AIS. Le Burkina Faso, c'est un Burkina nouveau. L'AIS est mobilisé à propos de violation. Selon le même communiqué, l'AIS dit avoir pris des dispositions pour garantir la sécurité de l'espace confédéral, la souveraineté et l'intégrité territoriale de ses États membres. C'est parce que l'affaire a été gérée un navire militaire qui traverse sans autorisation intérieure doit être le Burkina Faso n'est pas
c'est normal. Ça, c'est pour conseiller à d'autres personnes que la prochaine fois, nous, on ne va pas capturer. On va capturer avec un missile.
Un aéronef qui viole le territoire, normalement, on ne demande pas qu'on abat. Si on n'a pas prévenu, si on n'a pas connaissance qu'il doit être là. Mais ils ont préféré, en tout cas, que l'aéronef atterrit, voilà, et on va s'expliquer, on va s'arranger sur le coup.
Now, all this thing they said is what I have explained to you here. And so, personally, I don't know if not that somebody managed to translate it in English, I wouldn't have understand anything from what they say. I don't understand anything in French. So, what is your take on this? Do you agree or disagree? what is your stand? Let me know in the comment section. Please make sure you like this video and share it on many platforms of your choice. God bless you. Take care of yourself. Bye bye for now.